Hey guys, Nick here. So I want to do some work today with this brand new holster I got from C&G Arms. It's their MOD1 sidecar holster. Say what you will about sidecar holsters, I love them. I know a lot of people don't like them for whatever reason. I haven't found an explanation for it yet, but I love them. I love the fact that you can carry your firearm and a spare magazine in one nice compact package and have everything there when you need it. So let's get down to this right here, okay? The MOD1, it really checks all of the boxes when it comes to a sidecar holster for me. I've used a variety of sidecar holsters that are the ones that are fully formed kydex, that are really rigid, that are molded to the shape of a body. However, I've also used the ones that have the flexibility bungee cords in the middle. They're all great holsters. They all provide a purpose. However, in my personal experience, I've always found something that was lacking about them in my own experience with them. The MOD1 so far has checked every single box. This is a full-size Walther PDP. It's got a 4.5-inch barrel and a full-size frame. It's a pretty large gun. This MOD1 conceals it pretty well. I have very minimal printing here on the bottom of the handle right here. However, with a slight turn in, whenever I feel that, it's no factor. One thing that I really like about the ingenuity that went into the MOD1 from C&G is the fact that they made all of their pieces work together just like they did on their Alpha inside the waistband holster for their firearms. So they use the dark wing concealment wing right here, the discrete carry concept clips, which if you don't use those, you're really missing out on concealment. And they actually contour the back of the holster here to sit against your body and have an upward press that presses the top of the firearm into your body, and the molding and the angles of it work with the dark wing to further conceal it, pushing against your waistline or your waist, your belt, or if you're not wearing a belt, the waistline of your pants. It pushes the handle in. So as far as the connection goes with the holster and the mag carrier, they have this adjustable hinge right here. You can adjust the tension of that hinge with the little tension screw right here. And what it does, it allows you to find the form of your body that fits, and then you can tighten that screw down as tight as you want to where it's got very minimal movement or hardly any at all. I prefer to keep mine pretty tight, and what I do is I'll tighten it down, and whenever I put it on my, whenever I hang it on my belt, I will mold that to the shape that my gut is that morning, and we'll work with it there. One thing that I find that works really good about this is that it has this flexibility, but it also has that rigidity that I've always been looking for in some of the other sidecar styles that have the bungee cord. One thing that I found on the ones that have the bungee cord is that while it does conceal really well, that throughout the day the cord shifts and torques and twists in this manner, and sometimes my belly would push the magazine out and it would print in my shirt. I'd have to always fidget with it constantly. But anyway, no ammo today, dry mags. And what we're going to be doing today is just doing some mag reloads from the MOD1 from C&G Arms. Let's check it out. Real quick demonstration on the concealability of the Walther PDP while I'm using this MOD1. I have the whole rig in my waistline right now. I'm just wearing a regular fit t-shirt, nothing special. No weird patterns to conceal, no bulky overgarments. However, you can see this is the handle of the firearm right here. It's barely printing. If I really wanted to go deep concealment on, I could really flex that in, and it really gets rid of it. This is the front of my belt right here. But as you can see, the full-size PDP, perfectly concealed in the MOD1 with a spare magazine. Okay, we're gonna do a dry fire, drop mag, reload new mag out of the MOD1. Slow reps first. Something that you may want to work on while you're doing some dry fire reloads like this is actually manually locking the slide back. Now granted, some will say this puts bad training in. However, throwing a few reps in there just to give you that releasing the slide forward feel, as long as you don't make this a part of your regular everyday training, throwing some different things in there can provide a different aspect of things. So basically like this. Draw your firearm, trigger press, lock your slide back, drop your magazine, put a new mag in, drop your slide, back up, trigger press again. However, again, keep in mind, doing those reps where you're manually locking your slide back, you know, it could develop some bad habits. Just don't do it every time. Another way that you can get the same type of repetition is when you draw your firearm, trigger press, mag change, actually physically work the mechanics of releasing your slide, either with your opposite hand when you come back up or with your firearm hand to come back and just get a trigger press in without the firing pin dropping.